So yeah, so Sundays have been known for, you know, most people, okay, maybe not most people, but some people, quite some people, for generations and over decades and decades ago, and over generations and over centuries, over a century maybe, have been going to church, you know, and lands have developed and everything like that. And cars should be changing or converted or probably, you know, whatever. And people's habits or people's, you know, hungers or people's, you know, there's one McDonald's that's always crowded, so we, you know, we don't go to the drive-thru, but we go to the right of it, and then I look left, and, you know, the drive-thru is always crowded. And before we get to there, we look at, you know, the things and the spaces, it's always full up. But I don't, you know, I prefer, you know, that my dad uses the drive-thru, that he uses the drive-thru, that we use the drive-thru, that he uses the drive-thru. So yeah, so anyways, so we go to the right, and then I look left, and it's fully crowded every Sunday. So look, people have their church, and you might not care for that, or you might not really. I don't see how someone wouldn't like that, but how they wouldn't like that. But anyways, so some people have their church. So what? And then some people have their rituals of having McDonald's. Your church is your McDonald's. Your church is your hunger. Your church is your McDonald's. The same time that we see that is credit, that's what you do. You do McDonald's, you do that McDonald's, that specific McDonald's every Sunday, and we do our church, and then, you know, it's a different time, but, you know, so there's some people who do certain McDonald's religiously. Maybe because they're hungry, but I mean, just a little bit of hunger and these people have to go to McDonald's. So yeah, so anyways, so church, you know, I know that it's, you know, that Jesus and the Father, you know, and then this, if he had a mother, you know, and then, I mean, Jesus had a mother, of course, I meant the Father, you know, on Twitter, and his mother, supposedly, and you left your teddy at my house, or, not at my house, but at her house, you know, God had a teddy? I don't know. Anyways, I think people need to drive slower. And this one time coming out of church, the 30th of November, 2018, really crowded coming out. We had to wait. And then my dad said he was going, so that's good. So glad he didn't look back. Glad not. But then anyways, and then this car luckily went and you know, turned, and then, you know, and then it turned on this one street, and then I was like, so I crossed, but then I looked back, and then this car left was going really, really fast. Why? Someone says, because, you know, if you don't, you know, or because you can't, it's just like, it's just not worth it, you know, especially if someone gets hit, you know, that's not worth it.